How to lace your Nike Air Max 90s properly in 2024. Your Air Max 90s are going to come laced like this roughly, and they're always going to have a straight bit at the bottom. To start, you want to take the laces all the way out but leave the straight bit in the bottom. You don't need to touch this. You can leave this part exactly how you find it. First thing you're going to do is make sure your laces are exactly the same length when they're fully stretched out. So you've got your lace at the bottom, nice and straight. You're going to take one lace and just go from outside in, holding your finger like this to stop the lace from twisting. See how I'm pinching it with two fingers? Pull that through nice and slowly, and you'll find the lace has gone in nicely. So that now is ready to go through the next hole, but we want to pull the other lace through. That goes underneath. Again, repeat the same process. Go from outside, making sure the lace is nice and straight. Just pull it out to tension. I can notice there's a little twist in that, and then holding it between your two fingers to keep it nice and straight, or you can just put your finger there to stop it twisting. At this point in the video, use YouTube's zoom in feature to check that it's the correct pattern against your sneaker or trainer. Now we're beginning to start to see the crisscross pattern. So you can go with this one again from the other side, straight over, holding it nice, pinching it between your fingers to stop it twisting. It might try and twist on you, but don't worry about it, it is what it is. You can adjust that as you go. And then again from the other side, hold it between your fingers loosely, pull it. It starts twisting me a little bit there, if you've seen that. And that's in the next one. Nice. So you can see there's starting to be a pattern. So if I was to lift that up, it'd be nice. It's all good. That one's a little bit twisted, so you've got to play about a bit to make sure it goes through nicely. Don't pull these tight either, make sure they're nice and loose. So continuing that process, get the lace through, try not to let it twist, and just pull it. But leave a little bit of a gap, not a lot of a gap, just a little bit of a gap at the end of the lace. Pull in. Make sure that goes underneath, because otherwise it will go wrong. See how that's becoming a nice pattern now? And you just repeat the process. Go from outside the hole to the inside. Oh, that one started twisting on me. I'm going to make sure that goes in properly. Through nice and slow, nice and easy. If it starts to twist, just play about with it until it starts looking nice. And even though that looks messy, when that folds up nicely, that's going to be perfect. So this is the steps that you want to be following. So I advise when you're watching this video, have your trainer in front of you facing this way so you can follow it step by step. You could use this bit on the Air Max 90s, and all you got to do is just put it through the hole and pull it through. But I don't do that on my Air Max 90s. I'm not a fan of it. I think it makes the laces look a bit messy. So again, you just pull that through in a crisscross fashion. So we're just going to pull this one through again. Top hole. I'll show you the holes afterwards. There's a reason I've done this in long form, so I can show you properly how it looks. That's a bit tight. Just loosen that off a bit. If you go a bit tight, don't worry about it. Nothing's perfect in this world. Sometimes practice makes perfect. Go through slowly again. See, that's starting to look nice. It's starting to look how it should. So continuing that. In the next hole, pull it through. And that one. Again, in the next hole, I use all the holes in the eye stays. And then through the final hole, you go through rather than out to in. And boom. That is how you loose lace your Air Max 90s properly. But obviously we're going to have an issue where these don't really come out there that much. That's because I've left them really loose. Now if you want to get them hanging out a bit more, you can either tighten the laces up as you go, or I find an easier way, and I actually use this method quite a lot now. I get the lace and I tuck it back through the top hole rather than going on the outside, making sure that comes through properly. Same on the other side, tuck it through the hole rather than on the outside, and boom. That's how they look when they finally come through. They hang properly, just make sure they're flat. That one's not quite flat, to be fair. That's how they look when they've been tucked through on the inside. So that's how they look on the inside. You just tuck it back through rather than going from out to in and across. That is how you lace your Air Max 90s properly in 2024. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace!